Good day, lords and ladies, and welcome back to Battle Brothers Mykonos Night. Now, a lot of our teammates are injured. Dufrax died. So, as it stands right now, we have enough money, but no tools. And tools are very expensive. So, I'm going to have to just bite the bullet and buy one. I'm not happy with it, but I need them. We have enough healing supplies, enough ammunition. Food is not fantastic. But we should be as possible. So we're just going to camp, heal. Let our gear tick back up. Right, our provisions are running low. Did we get everybody bandaged? No. He's drunk as well. Okay. We're running low on food. We'll go here because we've got very good relations with them. As it stands at the moment, most of this, what I'll probably do is I'll play this a bit more. There's not much strategy we can do until, beyond the basics, until a, like, end scenario pops up. Man, that stuff is expensive, but I'll buy it. So, this is fairly just ticking over. Let's see if we can find someone worth recruiting. Out of our archers are fully healed, which is excellent. So he can jump off the line. He's still hurt, I probably need to pick someone up who's a fighter, really. Melissa background is alright, but not great. Most of that's going to come from his equipment. We'll grab him. He's okay. He's got something for stamina, which is nice. These two won't be fantastic, because that's never going to level that quickly, but we got a couple of pips in range defense and melee defense, so he should relatively improve. Give him that. What else can we give him? Give him a straight up shield. And something that won't require much accuracy to hit. And a helmet. What do we give him for a helmet? Give him that. Yeah, that's going to be like low. His stamina. I'm worried about him getting sniped now. So I'm going to give him that. So he avoids the risk of getting sniped. Right. As I said, folks, this is more like a suggestion of what you do in the campaign rather than a straight-up guide to anything in particular. This is one of the faults as the game stands at the moment, is that it can get a bit repetitive, especially in the mid-game. When you're waiting for the first event to pop. Right, let's talk money. We need to be paid more for this. Obtain the Elder Stone. That's just basically another retrieval from the Ancient Empire. I need to kind of think about this. And this one is good, sir. Okay, let's take this one. We need to pay more for this. Reason that I'm taking this one here is that it allows us to level up the new guy, which is always very nice. But on top of that, what it should also allow us to do is Basically, I like taking jobs which you can fight and get rewarded. The Ancient Empire one, though, that pays really well, is going to be tricky. So where are we going? Oh, we're going all the way up there to deal with them. Okay, that's going to be annoying. We should be able to do it without too much issue. Which way do they take us? They're going to take us along the road. Okay, that's going to be interesting. This is probably where all the bandits are spawning out of. I have to be careful. Because obviously the bandits will be patrolling as well. Like here, basically. Lots of bandit thugs, a few bandit poachers. I mean, we could actually fight those guys as well if we wanted to. It'd be a good training experience. But a few brigand marksmen. What's his defense? Oh, do I just eat the stamina thing and give him improved range defense? I might. I'm going to give him this, even though it will tank his stamina. I don't like them having full padded gambeson hoods anymore. These guys aren't up. He's in the back. He hasn't got the stamina to use a kite shield, unfortunately. But I got my group of best archers, so it should be okay. Oh man, this guy's stuff is terrible. Have to be careful, they'll get sniped if we're not careful. But they need to level. Sorry about that, folks. The game seems to have crashed during the recording, so I didn't notice at the time, so I'm just basically having to go back to the earliest saved point, which is here, which is annoying. Right, so everybody's set up. Yes, yes, yes. Let's go in and see if we can do this. Let's first gear up. That's gonna suck because he's gonna be behind cover. Oh, at least we got him in the arm. That's a nice start. First we drop him. We can't get this guy, which is annoying. We can take a shot at him. He's got to have low defense, so I need to pull him back away from that crossbowman. Because otherwise that crossbowman is going to mess me up. Problem is, the closer crossbowmen get, the higher the bonus to hit they get, which is really nasty. Like that. Bandage him up so he's no longer bleeding. Right, we're just gonna have to go straight on melee for this. Because if I try and stand here and fight, I'm gonna lose people now, apparently. The gods themselves have demanded that I do not have any decent luck. Managed to get me in the head as well. Fall back to high ground. We'll start to flank. They can't get through. Can I get through this way? stay there and keep your guard up. And you can advance as well. I don't know, like, just like, problem is, like, when you play this when you're not recording, your RNG is fine, but the moment you start recording, your RNG goes out the window. Right, let's get up here. You keep the shield wall up. You jump straight into melee. And of course you guys missed. Right, so let's go. Missed. Kill him outright. We'll start on him because he's got a nasty weapon and I really don't want him to do anything. We missed. That crossbowman is going to fall back. Here he's stabbing, which is not great for us. Missed. Could be worse, I suppose. He's destroying our shield, which is not great. So we've got to cut his stomach open. Then we've got to brain him. I try and what to do. Ouch. I was going to say, what I was trying to do was that if you can get their helmets damaged and then go in for a killing blow, it's normally very good. Can't hit anybody with him. Start making your way up. Focusing on beating this guy down. Okay, this is not great. His armor's starting to fail. If we get closer, we may be able to get a shot off. The crossbowman is probably going to shoot now as well. What's that? 20%. 31, let's try. Got him in the arm. Excellent. Ouch. The problem is that shield is going to be a right pain. Right, let's... I was hoping that was going to affect morale, but it didn't. They got to switch. Go down there. Can we get him? No. Let's move up and provide support. Getting sick of that guy doing that. Let's try for him again. Missed. That's going okay. You can see why flails are considered to be such a powerful weapon in this game, because they allow you to bypass so much of the enemy's defense. He's probably got to run. Or not. Well, I give him some credit. He's a brave fool, if nothing else. Come on. Now he's going to be a dead one. He's broken. Got a couple of kills off, which is nice. He won't do anything, he won't do anything. Let's just start destroying his shield because I want him dead. Quick way, no, we'll go this way, there's not a lot he can do. He's going to probably pull out a dirk and start trying to kill us with it. Headshot. Get him done and out of the way. problem is my archers have very little range defense, which is a problem I haven't been able to fix particularly well. I just need to get them leveled up, really, that's the issue. I mean, they're good at doing damage, but the issue I'm having is obviously I just can't get the damage done. Right. Kill him. So, Arch took some damage. We got some supplies, which is nice. Slit their throats. Don't want to waste my time with them, really. He leveled up, which is excellent. So yeah, get a point into his range defense is really good. Range, attack. What else? What do we need? His health, stamina is also important. Now perks. Perks, what to get? Probably bullseye for range units early on is very useful. Right, so one compound the second, melee skill up, yes. His morale needs to be better. His stamina's okay for the moment. Let's see. Hold on. Oh, wait, sorry. Before I need to answer the phone for a second. Health is okay. Melee defense needs to be worked on. And once he's got that, I'm going to grab Gifted. For early levels, Gifted is very useful just to get stuff up, and we'll go get these two up straight away. Get that up as well. He needs to come off the line, really. This guy is messed up beyond belief. This guy's a bit hurt. Who can we keep in the line? Just replace some of their gear for a moment, because I want to try and do a bit more leveling for them. We could do him. His health isn't fantastic, but his... we could give him that for a second and let that be repaired. Because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to just like grind levels right now. His stuff is trashed and I don't have anything to give for him armor wise, though I could switch out give him that. Give him that. His health is okay. Because I want to go and fight those guys that I saw, that other band of robbers that are down here. I want to go and fight them as soon as possible. So they should be down here. So we can get... yeah, fine. Thanks, dude. Fiasco, where is he? Yeah, the problem is he's blinking pessimistic, so it's affecting the morale of my guys. Okay, looked like they got wiped out. Which is a shame. So I was kind of hoping that we could use them as an easy fight to get some levels up. Alright, let's go back to town. Yeah, as it stands, my guys, like, my range units are a bit weak. They need to have more range defense. I really, like... The problem is, like, they have really good ranged attack, but range defense at the moment is low. So, I need to buff it. These guys need to get buffed. Anticipation is normally good as well, as long as you can keep the enemy archers away from you. No longer suffer from ambush trade routes. We're going to camp until morning. Right. So, first off, I'm going to sell most of this stuff because I just really... He already had a heavy crossbow. Not heavy-handed crossbow, but he had a proper crossbow rather than a light crossbow. I'm going to sell this stuff because I just need the cash. Right, now that's done. Let's get that repaired. Now he's back in the line. Excellent. He needs to level up. This guy's okay for a second, so we can switch him out. He's still got a pierced hand, but we'll give him that for a second just so that he can keep going with some armor. He's back up so he can have his normal armor. And that. Okay. He has that again. How much do we get for the silver? No, we get a fair amount for that, okay. So that. Just clearing out some inventory space. We can take that fight. But I'm not going to. I'm going to try and find some more people. I'm just going to do a little bit of leveling. Because soon enough we are going to have the in-game event triggering, the first crisis. So we want to try and get as many levels as we can quickly. And fighting human opponents is normally the easiest way to do it. Since we wiped out the brigands in this area, it doesn't seem they have much presence anymore. Which is not a problem per se. Let's see. Level 1 contracts. Paid to pay. Okay, we can paid more. Hunt down what's terrorizing. Okay. First things first, we are going to grab a little bit of food, because I don't want to fight them right now, because it will be at night time, which will be a pain. They have no items that I want. But it is a good amount of cash. We need some time to think about this. Let's just wait. I don't really want to fight them in the dusk or at night time, because if it's dire wolves, it will be a pain. If it's one of the other groups, it will equally be a pain. So we're just going to grab this. We're on the move. Let's keep an eye out for tracks in case it is bandits. No, it's dire wolves. Okay. First off with dire wolves is that, do we have any people with spears? We do. The problem is he hasn't got great weapon skill. I'm just thinking, if we put him on the corner here, crossbows are better at close support. Okay. We don't have any other spears. Okay, let's just take him here. Fight him. Fighting dire wolves is always a pain. Let's get up here quickly and try and grab this high ground, because we don't want them to get it. Not really. Problem is, if they get it, they're going to be a pain. There's a feral one. The feral one is going to be a pain right off the bat. Right, they're pushing here, so it's a frenzied. Normal dire wolves. Okay. Let's first try and get rid of their armor. We'll reinforce the line here. Get the axeman up here to support. Just trying to get rid of armors the best we can and impose penalties. Right. Pierce him. They've got that fairly secure. I'm going to go around here so they can't flank our archers. Shield wall. see if this holds, because they're probably going to try and flank us. Okay. Keep back. They have a lot of action economy, which is a problem. He's bleeding out from the injury. His morale is low. We have a lot of action economy. He's running off. Right, so let's focus on that guy. We missed, which sucks. I'm going to try and kill as many of these things as I can. Right. Focus on the ones that have low morale, because they obviously take penalties. His head armor's high. Kill him. Right. Come on. Right, just a good amount of damage. He broke, so we get the morale sealed up. Spear wall is still going to be up. Ouch. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. He's on high ground, so that was always going to hurt. Right, I'm relocating here to kill this guy off as quickly as possible. Right, he's dead. Missed again. We need to focus on the ones here, because this guy's going to go down if we're not careful. Give as many penalties as we can. He broke, so that's fine, so we can relocate some of our forces. Keep him out of it, because he's being overwhelmed. He was being overwhelmed by the rabid direwolf's ability, which is something that you can pick up. It's a nasty ability that allows you to basically give negatives to people that you attack if they're after you in the initiative order. It's very powerful if you've got an initiative build unit. Run them down because you want the experience. Kill it. Kill it with fire. Missed, that's a shame. I was hoping to get experience for him. He missed as well, that's also unfortunate. Right, so he took a bit of damage. More pelts. Unfortunately, doing the whole destroy locations beset by the undead is harder than people think, unless you can find those places out in the wilderness. Because most undead strongholds tend to have a lot. Ooh, okay, we need a lot of tools. It's expensive, but I do need them, so I'm going to sell all these hides to raise the cash needed to pay for the group of tools that I need. It's not cheap, I'm not going to lie, and I kind of buckle at the price. How much food do we have? A little bit. Grab that. The issue we are having on this map is the fact is that we don't have access to many herbs, like healing herbs. Good, he leveled up. So, first off, some more stamina. His morale is terrible beyond belief. And we should probably start working on his attack skill, basically. These we can improve relatively easily because he's got a star, but we do need to constantly be improving his attack ability. He can be switched out now because he's hurt and needs time to heal up. Oh god, he suddenly needs to be healed up as well, or at least his armor does. Yes, I wonder how long it'll be before we start getting... I do want the event to pop, I do want the first in-world event to happen, because then I can start suggesting to you how you can handle it, because at the moment we're basically going for the motions, which is that pre-first world event, you want to try and get as much experience, basically you want to try and get as much experience for your people as possible, while mitigating losing people, which in my case I'm not doing particularly well. And trying to keep a steady cash flow. So you want to predominantly focus on low-level village contracts. You want to then be able to build up your forces and pick up relatively good enough perks. You want to try and have stuff like weapon mastery by the time the first event hits, if you're as minimal. Also, if you're like level 6, you want to if you're an archer, you want to pick stuff up like not Berserk. Actually, Berserk is very good for archers. If they're stationary and you can get a kill off, it's very good. But you want to get stuff like anticipation. You need to have anticipation for your guys really early. As soon as he gets that, I'll probably shove one in there and get anticipation. His next level will get anticipation for him. But you want to have a good set of like good leveling for your characters before the main event has happened. Unfortunately, we've been defeated in that a bit. It depends which situation. First world events tend, like the first event will determine how feasible the campaign is. These are cheap, so we'll get them. Food is not fantastic here. Actually, arrows, we're okay for arrows, but tools are cheap here, so we'll grab some more. What else do we got? Anything we're going to sell? I'm going to sell some of these really smashed up shields. We've got that sword. Is he still using? He's still using the falchion. It's better, so he can have it. We'll fix it up. If that's the case, we will throw some of these away to raise some additional bits of cash for ourselves and to clear up our inventory. Level 2 contract was that. Hell Soul Sword. Let's talk pay. We need to pay more, except this is basically following the tracks, and we'll pick this job up and hopefully get a nice number of kills out of it. It's a 2 skull contract. This is something I forgot to mention to those of you who are playing. The skull contract system is basically worked out like this, which is 1 skull contracts are supposed to be relatively straightforward. They shouldn't offer too much of a problem. 2 level skull contracts are something that will give you a bit of a challenge. There'll be some danger to your units, but there shouldn't be like loads as long as you're basically attentive and know what you're doing. Level 3 contracts are dangerous, and you run the risk of losing at least 1 or 2 party members. They are very... Level 3 contracts are always hazardous. Level 2 contracts are dangerous, but you should be able to mitigate them. Level 1 contracts are straightforward. So with this one here, a level 2 contract is that it's going to be challenging, but not super difficult. Where this does change, though, is where it comes to the faction jobs. Faction jobs are always harder than the skulls indicate. You should always think of a faction contract as being 1 level higher than the skull indicates, because they normally have associated hurdles to overcome. But for now, folks, we are going to end it here. I've been Cronus Knight. If you have liked, please press the like button. If you wish to subscribe, please press the subscription button. You can follow me on Twitter, you can follow me on Steam, or leave a comment in the comment section. I'll get back in contact with you. Goodbye.